Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. How's it going? Happy Sunday. It truly, like, I feel like I say this pretty often, but today in particular, it feels like it's been years since I streamed. Like, I'm pretty sure I was here on Wednesday, but it feels like it's been such a long few days since then. Does anybody else feel that way? Tyler, hello. Jazz, hi. Anthony, hello, hello. Let me say hey to everybody. I guess let me move this. Oh, well, actually, the music's not going to be there anyway, but you'll have to deal with it. Just my voice and nothing else for a couple minutes. Bella, hi. Nova, hello. Best way to DLC prep? You know, it really depends. I'll give you all my list. I made a list of things I have to do today. What was that? Pyro, Lilytails, thank you so much for the follow. I also saw Nina. Thank you for being a member on YouTube for 20 months. Oh my goodness. Daisy, hi. Joey, Naomi or Naomic, hi. Adam, Harpy, Lilu Loki, Renee. I might have already said hi, Renee. Hi, Laura. Hello, hello. Lindsay. How's everyone doing? It does feel like a long 3 days. Okay, I'm glad it's not just me. Hello. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Jordy. Listen, I also must apologize formally to everybody. Here's the thing. I was working on my Valley Tour video. And then maybe this is why the last half of last week was just absolutely bonkers. Not to be too dramatic, but my oven exploded. My oven exploded, among other things, and I simply did not have the mental nor physical wherewithal to finish it and get it out last week. My apologies. Hi, Pyro. How are you? But, you know, this week is going to be a new week. It's going to be a great week. It's going to be a week of the DLC and midnight. Moonlight Peaks. Anyway, it's all good. Yeah. How does an oven even explode? Good question. I was baking brownies, minding my own business, at a low temperature, mind you, like the lowest temperature I ever bake at. And I took the brownies out to cool, set them on ye old countertop, and then maybe like 5 minutes after I turned the oven off, the glass on the not the microwave, the glass on the oven just literally exploded. It was the loudest thing I've ever heard. I didn't know what it was. I looked into the kitchen and just saw that the glass was shattered and like all over the kitchen. Luckily, nobody was in the kitchen when it happened, but yeah, that was scary. You were gonna ask where the Valley Tour is? Listen, I know, flop behavior, but what are we gonna do? Hi, Kat. Hello, Candia. It's terrifying. Yes, it was scary. I didn't even know they could do that. It's not even like an old oven or anything. I don't know. It was weird. At least it didn't ruin the brownies. That was one of the first things I thought. I took a picture and a video to make sure we could show our landlord, and so I could text my sisters and be like, what in the world just happened? And then after that, I checked to make sure no glass got in the brownies. Brownies were fine. I was fine, but shaken to my core. Milk tea, hello, hello. Let me just check the Scrooge shops real quick, and then I'll go over the list of things that we're going to be doing today with our update prep, DLC prep. What's everybody else gonna be up to? Is everyone ready, by the way, for Wednesday? If so, well, I guess either way, how excited are you? And also, if you're not ready, what kind of things are you doing to get ready? You had an oven set on fire while you were preheating it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. You're never this early to streams? Well, welcome. You've been ready? We love that. Oh, I was about to say, where are my foot sound effects? But they're there. But let's see, in my distress, I did end up watching Project Hail Mary. Actually, we were watching Project Hail Mary while the brownies were baking. So that was, I think, in the middle of our oven exploding. Anyway, it was so good. Oh my gosh, it was so good. And now I finally understand the thumbs down in reference to that. To be honest, though, that might have been a thing from the book. It's just been such a long time since I read the book that I didn't remember it. I really liked it. Yeah, I had I had listened to the audiobook for Project Hail Mary I want to say it was like 3 years ago or something. I'm pretty sure it's on my Fable if you wanted to stalk me and see when I read it. But I want to say it was like 3 years ago. And I loved the audiobook. I'm not usually a big sci-fi girl, but I thought it was so good. And the movie I thought was so good too. I don't really have many opinions about Ryan Gosling as an actor, but I thought it was really impressive that he was able to pretty much carry that film in large part just like solo. I do highly recommend it if anyone's interested. It's a long movie, but it doesn't feel long. I really liked it. You finished your prep list, but you also feel like you're missing something. Ah, yes. Winnie the Pooh is your favorite Disney franchise, so Wednesday can't come soon enough. Amazing. We talked about this a little bit last time, but does everyone know what roles they're making the 3 new characters? Is Honeyglow Woods part of Dreamlight Valley or a DLC? It's a DLC, so it's a mini DLC. I think the price is $16.99 USD, and then kind of whatever that is in your currency kind of equivalent. So it's smaller and cheaper than the expansions, but it is still something you gotta fork over some real money for. Am I talking about Project Hail Mary? Yes, yes. I finally watched it because it came to streaming. I had been waiting to watch it until it was like not anymore. Well, how do I explain it? Till I didn't have to pay for it. I didn't want to pay for it. Let's see. Let me pull up my list. Oh, I also, we'll have to get into it. I finished, it has been days since I streamed because I also finished reading, Wings of Starlight and started a new book. So my to-do list today, I'm pretty set on doing as many of these things as I can. If I think of something else, we shall add it. I need to check all of my stalls to get all the resources now that I've committed to putting multiple stalls in each map. I want to do at least one loop around all of the maps and pick up everything with the vacuums, so I have those resources. I'd like to clear the obstacles from the maps too, partially for resources, partially just to have everything nice and clean, you know? There's the one kind of mystery realm quest for Hercules. I'm looking at my list, that's why I'm not running around. So I want to do that. I would like to get my character to level 50. I think I'm about a third of the way there. Oh, what's going to be a little bit time consuming. I have manuals. I want to change all of my villagers back to their appropriate roles. I haven't done my Dream Snaps voting this week, so we'll probably do that. And then maybe a bit of resource grinding if we have some extra time. Deja, hello, hello. Listen or read the book, Project Hail Mary. It's a fantastic story. Agreed, agreed, agreed. I should watch the Winter Tinkerbell movie. I should. I might wait, though, until August, because that's when Wings of Reverie comes out, and that's Periwinkle's book. You work Wednesday to Friday this week and won't have time to play it right away. Ah, yes, yes, yes. Dolls for Us, hello, hello. Okay, wait. Let me keep my phone unlocked while I hop around to the maps and grab everything from the stalls and we can chat and such. Wings of Starlight, I really enjoyed. I thought it was quite cute. We already talked about the fact that the references to starlight as a color fluctuating between gold and silver was really grinding my gears and not in a good way.
Must everyone here be...
Are we streaming earlier on Wednesday? Yes, 12 noon. I think I put that on my schedule. I actually posted a schedule on Discord and on YouTube today. I think I put that it was 12 noon. If I didn't, I'll fix it. The Starlight thing kind of annoyed me. I thought Clarion was super cute. Imagine the shock and awe. Those of you who may have seen the movies or read the book. So there's artwork. I don't know how you say his name. I, in my head, say it Mallory, but I never saw the movie, so I don't actually know how you pronounce it. There's art of him in the book. Back cover of the book, something like that. Anyway, there's art, right? I had not seen the movie, so I didn't know what his character looked like there. So I was like, oh, Mallory, certified cutie patootie based on the book art, right? And then I was filling out my reading journal, so I was Googling a little picture of Clarion and Mallory for my reading journal page, and it pulled up him from the movie, and I said, what have they done? What have they done to my boy? What have they done to my boy? Oh, something's blocking the way. That was pretty sad. Anything else? Oh, it did unfortunately towards the very end run into the prequel problem where, assumedly, because I haven't seen the movie, there's something that has to kind of be the place where the story starts in the movie. So the book then is kind of forced to make sure that that's where we are at the end of the book. And therefore, I feel like Clarion ends up making a decision that kind of makes no sense for her character. And I was a little frustrated about that. But other than that, I really enjoyed it. Am I happy that I didn't know anything before reading it? Yes, yes, yes. You can't pre-order the DLC yet. I don't believe I've ever found a way to pre-order the DLC. How did you not know I have a Discord until now? I don't know. I always have it in my description on my YouTube streams. I still actually, upon further reflection, think I don't have commands set up on the Twitch side, but on YouTube, !Discord has the little invite pop up. But yeah, Clarion was cute, liked the book, started reading a book called The Devils by Joe Abercrombie. And what is this? Brass ingot? I don't think I need that. It's kind of like Suicide Squad meets Stardust meets fantasy meets Catholicism, and honestly, it's a vibe. Ah, thank you for that, Anthony, for sharing the Discord link over on Twitch. Okay, that fish. Anyone read Space Case? I've not heard about that at all. You're on your third run through of the Empyrean series? Listen, we all like what we like. Could it be me? I don't know. I read the first book and I said, that was a book. And I haven't read the second or third yet, even though I have them. Color me surprised. Why is the fourth book not out yet? It's supposed to be a 5-book series, right? The first 3 came out with a quickness, and I don't think the 5th one even has a release date yet. I'm trying to wait for all the books to be out so I can just read them all in one go and call it a day. It's like a space book or something. You have to read it for school, though. Ah, even though you're on summer break. Ah, summer reading. I love summer reading. Oh, that's another book I read. Funny Story by Emily Henry. I had read People We Meet on Vacation, and I had read Beach Read. Beach Read I really liked. People We Meet on Vacation I thought was fine. I really liked Funny Story a lot. Okay, yes. Let me grab all of this stuff. All right. And the gems. I should probably put chests here to put all this stuff in. But I don't really want to right now, and so I won't. The Dresden Files? I've heard of the Dresden Files. I have. I'm taking a picture. On the 1st of July, I think, for both of them, both the Kindle and Goodreads reading challenges. Why did I do that? I didn't mean to do that. The Kindle and the Goodreads reading challenges changed over for the summer season. So I'm trying to complete the Goodreads challenges for the summer, which has been fun because it'll give you kind of like a whole big list of books that you can read for each of the challenges. And it's been nice to kind of pick up some books that I've had around that I might not have really picked up otherwise. Did I do my dream snap? I have not done my dream snap. I thought about doing it today, but frankly, I didn't want to. Mobs, wizards, fairies, fae. Oh, exciting. Is it like an urban fantasy, or is it like more of a traditional fantasy? You want to get a Kobo Libra color? I was thinking about that for a while, but frankly, I'm kind of fine. Well, I mean, I already had a Kindle, and I was like, you know what? My Kindle works. I use Libby, and I do have Kindle Unlimited. Maybe if/when my Kindle stops working, I'll look into a different e-reader, but for now, the one that I got works just fine. It is urban fantasy. Okay, interesting. Because I do tend to enjoy urban fantasy. I love Legendborn, which I consider an urban fantasy. And I did, to a certain extent, enjoy a lot of the world building in the Crescent City series, which is also urban fantasy. Do I play Roblox? No. I'm not even sure I know what Roblox is, really. Wait, isn't Roblox like kind of a platform that has different mini games, sort of? Or am I thinking of something else? Might turn your character into a great value Isabella, throw some flowers around and call it a day. Yeah, I feel like when in doubt, go flowers. So I too was thinking about doing something with many flowers, but I don't know. I'm not feeling inspired. Life in Chapters, hello, hello. Oh, I'm so happy. Speaking of storage, that's something I might also have to do. I should, well, I might wait. I was thinking about expanding some of the tables in my storage island for the Honeyglow resources. But since I don't know how many there are going to be and kind of where I'm going to want to place them, I'll probably just wait and do that after I get all of the resources. Has a lot of different games, but also you can change your avatar and stuff. Interesting. I feel like actually the only reason I mostly know what Roblox is right now is because there's an art YouTuber who I follow who recently has been doing one of the drawing challenge things on Roblox. Wait, what's good prep, Anthony? Oh, expanding the storage. I mean, I have the space for it. I just feel like I don't know where I'm going to want to put things, so it's probably just going to make more sense for me to wait till I actually am able to lay out all of my resources, look at them all, and decide from there kind of where everything's going to fit in best, how many chests I'm actually going to need, that kind of thing. But I know a lot of people will make storage rooms ahead of time for DLCs, which I think is cute. I never did that even when I used my house for storage because I would want to use the furniture and decor that we got from the pack for my storage rooms for the pack. Does that make sense? But it's fun. It's a fun way to get excited about everything. Okay, stalls done. Level 50, dream snaps voting. Let me see about I want to check all the vacuums right. No, I will. We'll do a quick sprint around and clean up a little bit. You need to come shopping in the valley. Oh my goodness. Listen. Because of the resources, I don't know. I feel like I need more. My main valley stuff, my Eternity Isle stuff, and my some of my Storybook Vale stuff is okay, but the other half of this, well, no, pretty much Storybook Vale and Wish Blossom Mountains, I'm in desperate need of more resources to fill things out. Okay. The fence that has the lanterns on them is from Wish Blossom Ranch. It's a craftable fence that uses resources from Pixie Acres, I think. Tips for getting storybook magic. I feel like what I usually do if I need storybook magic is convert snippets into storybook magic. So if you set out a bunch of lores, or as many as you have, then when you go and collect the snippets, you can turn those snippets into storybook magic. But if anybody else has any ideas or go-tos, please share. A certain trap that's better, you've noticed there are a few that you can craft. I've heard that it's more efficient to just make a lot of the small ones. Let me see if I can grab a crafting table, because I don't know if I have any in my furniture inventory right now. I think I have them all out. You want to make specifically the ones that are called snippet lores. You can make any 3 of them. The only difference with these is the aesthetic. Oh, I do have a lot of them. Huh. Fascinating. Once you actually place these down, you can spend storybook magic to upgrade them. When you upgrade them... Oh, they only work in Storybook Vale. Anyway, when you upgrade them, it just increases the maximum number of snippets that the lore can hold at once. But I've heard people say that it's better resource-wise to just build basic ones instead of upgrading them. From what I can tell, you can have as many as you want in a biome, but they do tend to lag out my game a little bit. Hi, Deb. Hello. Nina, thank you for being... Wait, no, that's not what that was. Cheyenne, thank you so much for the follow. I still had YouTube scrolled up to Nina's membership thing. Thank you, Cheyenne. I appreciate you. Just like match the look of the area. Oh, yeah, the different types of the lures.
How far I go.
Midas? I missed your milestone? Wait, when? I'm scrolling. I don't see it. It was, oh, there it is. 19 months. Your streak is still valid. Happy to be here for 19 months. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I feel like my ear didn't catch the audio cue. What resources do we need for the upcoming adventure DLC? Honestly, don't know. You shouldn't need anything other than base game resources, though. And typically you don't really need a lot initially. It's just kind of normal stuff that you would need for quest lines. Do I think we need Dreamlight to open areas in the Honeyglow woods, or do I think we'll have a new currency? I'm kind of leaning towards neither, which is, I think, what they did in Wish Blossom Ranch, where it was more linked to your horse's level, which was a kind of main story progress indicator. So I wonder if it'll just be something tied to the main quests. I don't imagine there will be a new currency, though. They didn't talk about that, and it seems like they've been trying to lean away from introducing new currencies.
I'm having a pretty good day.
Let me put this here. Oh, it didn't go off. Okay, okay. That's not my fault then. Hassan, hello, hello. Oh, Sundog, hello. How do you get the Vizier's table that pushes the camera forward? Is that from the main story of Rift in Time? Towards the end of the main story, I believe? Or Jafar's quest line. But I think it's the end of the main story. What are we doing? Just cleaning up the biomes? Yeah, at this moment right now, I'm just cleaning up the biomes and checking all of the vacuums to pick up resources, just so I keep them coming in. Also, I went through and emptied all of my biome chests recently, so getting those going again. After this, I don't think I'm gonna do all of the maps right now because that's a little tedious, but we'll do at least Eternity Isle. And then probably go do something else like the Hercules Realm quest before we continue on to the other maps. Hi, Autumn. Hello, hello. Yuri, hi. You think so, Jafar? Yeah. Because I think the first time we see the item is at the very end of the main story quests in Rift in Time. And we get the actual item for ourselves sometime after that. Oh, hello, hello. Leslie, or do you prefer Leslie or Christian? Let me know. Oh, it's Jafar's level 8 gift. Thank you, thank you. Would I do a valley tour? I'm going to be posting one. I mean, we're probably going to be running around the valley grabbing resources at some point, but I am going to be posting one. I intended to last week, but then, you know, my oven exploded and other things happened, so I didn't quite get to it. I do have a couple on my YouTube channel, though. Not my current valley, obviously, but I think I have 2 valley tours, an Eternity Isle one, and a Storybook Vale one, question mark. And a couple that have interiors of premium shop houses. I used to be doing things. Oh, yeah, Deja. You weren't here for this. My oven exploded. Yeah. Everyone is fine, but I do need a new oven. Hi, Sunset. Hello. What do I think of the new DLC? I'm excited about it. I tend to get really excited about new content in Dreamlight Valley, no matter what it is. Winnie the Pooh is not an IP that I have a lot of a personal connection to, but I'm excited about the bee houses. I think that's fun. I always love new quests, always love a new map, even though this one does seem like it might feel a little same text, different font kind of thing. Like Fire and Gas. No, not like Fire and Gas, more like glass shattering out from the door. Like the, you know, ovens have the front panel of glass that you can look in and see what's cooking? That part of the oven exploded outwards. Yeah.
The sun is the biggest.
Okay. Is the oop about the same text, different font biomes? Listen. They're giving, we've seen this before. It's giving deja vu a little bit. You don't think ovens are meant to do that? You know, I don't think they are either. I'm not sure they're meant to do that, but it's true. My favorite DLC so far? Listen, Rift in Time is my Shayla. I love Rift in Time. Much like Scott and Kip are my Shayla. Listen, I've also just been thinking nonstop about Heated Rivalry ever since I came back to Heated Rivalry and witnessed everything that I've been missing. But yeah, Rift in Time. She walked so the others could crawl. Hi, Guinevere. Hello, hello. Crawl? Am I wrong? Are you gonna look at me and tell me that I'm wrong? Oh, Gwen, of course. Thank you. I know somebody named Guinevere, and they have like 10 different nicknames. It's such a nicknameable name. They mostly go by Winnie, but sometimes Gwen, sometimes Wendy. Have I read the Heated Rivalry books or just watched the show? I've only watched the show. I did check on Goodreads a couple days ago. There are like 10 books. 10 might be dramatic, but more than 5. I want to say that 7, 8 books, something like that. There are a lot of books. I did go through a hockey romance phase. I can't say I'm currently in it, although I have been tempted to read Emily Rath's like, I think it's a thruple hockey series. I don't know. Oh my goodness, my Windy City book should be here this week, probably tomorrow or Tuesday. Very excited. Probably need to reread, and I do want to finish the off-campus series, which I started quite some time ago but never finished. You can't wait for season 2 of Heated Rivalry. You're gonna cry so much. Is that one based on, I saw a thumbnail for a short of the actors holding up a book. That's like the last book in the series or something, isn't it? The amount of couples who have books in that series is astronomical, and why are none of them the one black friend in the show? That was all I was hoping for. I did open the Amazon's little X-ray thing or whatever that gives you the name of the actors and the characters, and I said, okay, I see this character's name. That's why I went to Goodreads. I saw the character's name. I said, he has to be gay. Not because he seems like he's gay, whatever that means, just because I want him to be. And I said, okay, let me go look at the synopses of all of the books in the series. I didn't see his name, not a single time. And that I took personally. Rift in Time has longevity because you'll forever be making new vacuums. Yes, exactly. Still working to get the upgraded Ancient Gardener and vacuum. They're so good. You feel so old. You're reading a Golden Girls-based murder mystery. I don't know what you're referring to, but I love that. I've never felt so excited to one day be geriatric as I felt reading Thursday Murder Club. Like, now I cannot wait to be whether I actually am a grandmother or just embody the age and energy of a grandmother. I can't wait to be that, you know? Britt, thank you so much for the follow. Also, I've realized something. British humor translates, in my opinion, so much better to writing than US humor does. Because I have read a lot of books by US authors, and maybe it's a skill issue, but I feel like they don't feel like I don't get as many actual laughs out of them as when I read books by British authors. Like the Thursday Murder Club books are so funny, and Talia Hibbert is one of my favorite authors. Her books are so funny, and now I'm reading The Devils by Joe Abercrombie, who's also British as far as I'm aware, and it's so funny. Seven books in the Game Changer series, but only 2 of them are Shane and Ilya. Okay. The rest are other couples. That's the impression I got while I was reading reading the synopses is generous. I was skimming the synopses for the name of one specific character that was never to be seen. JJ or Scott's friend? Scott's friend. The guy that's always wearing the backwards baseball cap. The one that had the convo during the Russia Olympics with Scott and Shane. Maybe UK is just more fun. Perhaps. Thanks for hanging out, Brady. It's because they're highbrow humor, we're more slapstick. Maybe. I don't know what it is. It's the kind of thing, I think it is, maybe it's just like a little bit more of a dry, sarcastic humor. Because, like, the thing is, you read it and it doesn't, like, what they're saying doesn't feel like it I don't know how to explain it. It's just so good. You said UK is not more fun. Are you from there or are you just a hater? Is chat broken? I don't think so. If you're saying you can't really see some of the messages, it's because I stream on both YouTube and Twitch. And I don't have chat up on screen because you're not really, from my understanding, allowed to do that. The Book Thief always makes you laugh then sob. I read The Book Thief when I was in university, and I thought it was so good. I've actually been thinking about a reread because I haven't read it in X number of years. That feels very long. People do it all the time, though. Listen, a lot of people do a lot of things that they get away with, and I don't trust my luck necessarily that much. Maybe it's changed, but at least when I first started streaming, it was in Twitch's terms of service that you couldn't have, like, you could stream on multiple platforms at the same time, but you couldn't have chat visible from other platforms. What's my prep process for the new DLC? Well, right now I'm just doing kind of a variety of things. Right now I'm just in the vein of resource gathering by cleaning up all of my maps and using the vacuums to grab extra resources. I want to level my character all the way up to level 50. Pretty much nothing that I'm doing is necessary for the DLC. I don't think there's a lot of prep that anyone has to do to enjoy the DLC. I think it'll be pretty easily accessible, but kind of just wrapping up some loose ends that I've been working on. I had turned all of my villagers into time benders, so I'm going to turn everybody back into their appropriate role. Gonna do some dream snaps voting so I don't have to worry about doing that later. That kind of stuff. Anybody else already redecorating their valley for Halloween? Blocked. No, I'm not. I am not decorating for Halloween, nor will I until October, if even then. Ban. No. But, you know, I love that you're doing that if you're excited about it. Summerween, no, I can't. I truly can't. I've been seeing so much Summerween stuff popping across my feed, and I said none of my algorithms understand me as a person. I'm not a Halloween girl. It's fine. I don't have anything against it. I just don't like it that much. Brittany, hello, hello. Reminder that you need to do your dream snap. You know, I too need to do my dream snap. I'm just choosing to ignore this fact. The new book in the Game Changer series that's coming out next year is part 3 of Shane and Ilya's story. Oh, interesting. As far as you know, Scott's friend with the backwards hat doesn't have a story. According to Goodreads, he does not. Unless they changed his character's name for some reason, but I don't see why they would do that. I think, unfortunately, he's straight. I was going to say in Pride Month, no less, but it's not Pride Month anymore, unfortunately. It's your birthday month? Oh, happy birthday month. That's exciting. Yours too. Listen, we love birthdays. I did, in fact, miss my opportunity to say that I am the birthday. But I guess in this case, you the birthday. You wish there were more fall-themed things. You're not into Halloween. I feel the same way. I love autumn. I'm just not like a big Halloween person. I'm just not a big Halloween person. I wasn't even really when I was younger. I think probably by the time I was in maybe like in middle school or something. I was kind of like, eh. Eh. Okay. Oh, I actually still have up here. Up here is a very scary place. Ooh. Clean this up. Clean this up. Yes. Wonderful. I guess I could also just do this. You've never been trick-or-treating? Oh no. I will say, I don't know. It's possible that I'm just out of the loop because I am an adult who does not have children. But I feel like trick-or-treating has a little bit, I don't know, become less common of a thing over the past decade or so in the US. Not that it doesn't happen, but I've lived multiple places that have never had kids come trick-or-treating. And I know a lot of places will do trunk or treats, which I feel like we've talked about on the channel before, and I don't think are really a thing in other places. We love a trunk or treat. You're officially obsessed with Palia. You're loving it so much. Haven't played Dreamlight Valley this week at all. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad that you're loving Palia. It is a really good game. Okay, yes, pockets are empty. Good. Depends on the area. It's very packed with trick-or-treaters near your parents. Interesting. Oh, okay. So, we're gonna do the Hercules Realm quest thing. Do I need this Dreamlight thread for it? Let me know, yay or nay. You're an elementary teacher. Trunk or treating is pretty huge in your area. Are you in the US, if you don't mind me asking? You don't have to answer. Definitely don't, like, tell me anything more specific than that. You don't celebrate Halloween. No, I don't need the thread. Okay. Yes, US. Yeah. Love a trunk or treat. I feel like that's all the rage. The burbs definitely still trick or treat, but in the city they only dress up. Yeah, I was so sad last year because we have had a lot more families with younger kids move in around where I live. So last year I got candy because before that we hadn't really ever had any trick or treaters. But oh, well, my game is freaking out, but I think you can still hear me. I'll wait for it to resume. So I bought a bunch of candy because I really wanted some people to come by and trick-or-treat, and no one came by. And then at the end of the night, though, my neighbors, their kids were out playing in their costumes. Let me know if you can hear me, actually. Maybe you can't. I'm not sure. It's back now. But some of the kids, you can. Okay, I thought so. That's why I kept talking. Some of the neighbors' kids were dressed up. One of them was dressed up as like, I don't know, Naruto. One of them was dressed up as Ladybug from Miraculous Ladybug. The other one was like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, and they were the cutest little things. And I was like, listen, no one came by to trick or treat. Do y'all want some candy? And they were like, really? And I was like, yes, I have a whole bowl. Take all of it. You're adorable. You have trust issues, so... Oh, wait, your little one is younger. The daycare would have kitties dress up and trick-or-treat at nearby stores. Gotcha. But you didn't allow her to take any candy because you had trust issues. I understand. I feel like I would be... I don't know. I worry that I would be an overbearing parent because... Oh! Girl, stop closing your eyes. I too have trust issues. Vase piece. 1/5 of a larger whole. Okay. I have to be observant, which is really not a strong suit of mine. So if I run past something that I need to be taking a picture of, just yell at me. I don't think it'll be back here, though. The only kids that come to your house for trick-or-treating are your younger cousins. That's cute. Opened your last door in the castle. Oh, amazing. Honestly, perfect timing. Are you planning on getting the adventure pack that's coming out this week? Okay. Nothing over here. Where am I going? I know I've seen some of these around. I simply cannot remember where, and so I will run everywhere in the hopes of seeing one. Yells at you? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I ran past one. There. I'll come back. We'll circle back. Wait, it's this week? Yeah, it's on Wednesday. Oh, I see one. Down here. I don't know that this was the one we were referring to, but... Yes. This is also another perfect time for me to say that I'm not necessarily desiring a live action Hercules adaptation. In fact, Hercules is already perfection, so I don't think we need it. Mer Thomas, thank you for the follow. Or Mer Tomas? I don't know. Let me know how to pronounce your name. However, if we do get one, flow for the muses. Please do me a solid. Do everyone a solid. We deserve this. Emily, thank you for being a member for 22 months. Oh my goodness. 3 more days to Honeyglow. 3 more days to Hedgehog. I'm very excited. 1 second. Let me text my mother. She's trying to call me. I just need to make sure everything's okay. She usually knows when I'm streaming. Murtamas. Okay, perfect. Where am I? I turned myself around. Okay. I don't see a muse. Do you see a muse? Is that supposed to be like a Dora the Explorer thing? Oh my. Beautiful. You're planning on getting it if you have the spare money after you've unlocked these characters. You only have Timon and Pumbaa. Ah, yes. Timon and Pumbaa. They have good friendship rewards. Let me go up here. Is it always sunset here? That might be a silly question. Four. Okay, I feel like I'm missing one. And I'm assuming it would not be here. So I'll have to run back through again. Maybe running through from the other direction will make a difference? Maybe not. Who's to say? Whenever I say who's to say, it makes me want to watch The Good Place again. But I don't know if I'm ready for that emotional journey. It's such a good show, though. And so funny. Thank you so much for the super chat, Lilu Loki. Off to work and lurk. Happy stream. Take this tribute. Thank you so much. I hope work goes well, and thank you for lurking. I appreciate you. Okay, we observe. Yells at you? Wait, really? Really? Y'all gotta cut me a break a little bit. I only have one good eye. Wait. Don't tell me where it is, though. I'm gonna feel so silly once I actually find it. Was I staring right at it? Where? No, don't. That was rhetorical. I'm looking. Not even close. Oh, I think I see it. What in the world? Okay, I don't really feel like I was over in this direction. I feel like I was over here, going this way, and I couldn't really see it. Okay, I feel less bad. I thought it was going to be something that was literally right in front of my face. I mean, okay. In retrospect, this was quite obvious. However, I feel less bad than I thought I would. Okay, we have 5 pieces of a vase. Let me go craft it. I'm assuming that's what I have to do. We'll see. Okay. Mythic Muses vase. Oh, they're so iconic. Okay. Wait, that was it? Was that it? Oh, wait. My mom texted me back. Oh, okay, okay. All is well. With Mama Tink. Let's go back to the valley. Oh, wait, this actually is going to lead us back here, and then this will lead us back to the valley. Wonderful. Okay. You had to Google to find the last one. Honestly, I'm surprised I was able to find it. Took a vacay for your birthday week. So happy. Nikki tonight. Palia tomorrow. Dreamlight Valley. I love when all the things happen at the same time. It's overwhelming, but in a good way. Okay. Let me check that off my list. Another thing accomplished. Okay, I still need to get me to level 50. Where am I? The same place I was before. I love that. I have the hiccups. Dream snaps voting, resource grinding, all such. Okay. What I'm gonna do next is pop over to the Vale. Yeah, I had to think about it for a second. And check on my vacuums there, I think. Speaking of vacuums, I think I did make some last time. Did I make 10? Yeah, I feel good about 10. Boat is not restocked yet. Okay. Oh. Don't mind if I do. You had so many character quests you hadn't done, and now you just have your Wish Blossom characters. You feel so free. You wanted to have them all done for the new DLC. That's amazing. There are so many quests, especially if you've been starting to play, or if you started to play somewhat recently. It can really add up quickly. It really, really can. You need to make more time benders. You did a grind and got up to 40k mist. Not enough. Ah, yes. I will probably do one more trip around Eternity Isle time bending before I turn everybody into their appropriate roles. I'm pretty good on mist, but I think I have a little over 1 million. Sunset Gaming, thank you for the follow. Oh, that was our follow goal over on Twitch, I think. 600 followers. Wow. Okay, numbers. We love that. Million? You have 200 at max? Listen, I did this before we got Storybook Vale as well. I turned everybody into a time bender, and I just did a whole bunch of grinding for Mist so that I would have enough that I wouldn't have to worry about it in ages, because I use the vacuums like nobody's business. I don't play when it comes to the vacuums. I need a lot of Mist, and I got really low again. Granted, this is like 1.5 years after I did all of that grinding. So I decided to make everybody into a time bender again, and it makes grinding Mist so fast. And now I just need to return everybody to their appropriate role. You're at 1.6, show off. Small Might, hello. Is that a My Hero reference? I haven't watched My Hero in ages. I should probably rewatch and actually finish it. Okay, anything? No, okay. Just the inkies. If everyone's time benders, you get between 7 and 10k per bonus drop. It's really fast to grind mist when everybody's a time bender. Granted, it will take some time to make everyone a time bender if you don't have the manuals, but I do recommend it. I feel like it's worth it. Because you can stock up so much and then just not have to worry about it anymore. I'm not sure what that was. Oh, subscribe. Thank you so much, Small Mite, for subscribing on Twitch. I don't know what the sounds mean, so I have to wait for it to pop up in chat. I appreciate you. Wonder if we could make the honeybees for flowers in the main valley, or if they would just spawn the new DLC flowers. From the way that it was described in the blog post, although I know they've been a little sneaky and have been changing some things in the blog post, it seems like, and the way that they described it actually in the showcase, it seems like the flowers, no. Reset, girl. The bee houses increased the spawn rate of the flowers that are naturally in the biome that the bee house is placed in. So if you put it in the main valley, it would increase the spawn rate of the main valley flowers. Will we be able to put them on the DLC maps, the other ones? Who knows? They initially told us we could put the portal tree portal, on DLC maps, but then they changed it, saying we could only do it in the main valley or the base game islands. Really rude. Really, truly very rude. Okay. We kind of talked about this a little bit, but is anybody reading anything good or watching anything good? I talked about how I'm reading The Devils. The other thing that I'm reading, I just started last night, which was a mistake. I like to read at night or listen to an audiobook before bed. But I decided to start reading Half His Age by Jeanette McCurdy. I really loved her memoir. I thought it was really poignant, but also very well written. So I was excited to read her novel. However, this is a compliment to her writing. It's the most anxiety-inducing book I've ever read. Like, literally just the way it's written feels so anxious. Let me put this stuff away. I miss Storybook Vale. I truly wish they would make more reasons to, or, how do I explain this? I don't know how they would do this, but I wish there was a reason to go back to other DLC maps more often. I feel like they could do something kind of like Remy's daily quest. I mean, this would have to be in future DLCs probably, where maybe there's, or something kind of like the event quests, where maybe there's some type of resource or incentive where like once a week you'll get a quest to go do something for one of the DLC characters on their map. You were interested in reading Half His Age 2, you keep looking at it. I have seen, I mean, I haven't heard any in-depth reviews or anything, but just from the way that I've kind of seen thumbnails and titles talk about it, and from the Goodreads score, it seems like it's, some people are loving it and some people are really not liking it. So far, I'm not liking it, but not because it's not good. Like, I'm not liking it in the way that I think it's not meant to be liked, which is a credit to it. How come I have furniture in my Scrooge shop windows and not clothes? You only ever have clothes. I've bought all of the clothes that Scrooge sells, and once you do that, it replaces the clothing slots with furniture slots. Yeah, so I do recommend, if possible, buy all of the clothes from Scrooge that he offers if you can afford it in game, because not only is it helpful to have just in case, but also then you're going to get a greater rotation of furniture each day in Scrooge's shop. Increase your odds of getting some new things. You did start Violet Thistlewait is not a villain anymore. Are you enjoying it? That one is on my TBR. Oh, she's a shopper. Listen, I am. I'm a shopper. I can't help it. You'd like to read some new books during the summer. Any recommendations? What kind of stories do you like? Like what kind of genres? We're actually almost done here. Finally got your hyena cave. Oh my goodness. The hyena cave. Yes. It's one of those things that I pretty much never use, but it's nice to have. Sometimes Scrooge really does hold out for ages. I still have not ever seen the fence in my shop. The only reason I have it is from the vault reward chest. You're only a chapter in, but you find it cozy so far. You're intrigued by the premise. I haven't read Field Guide for the Formerly Villainous yet, but those two books, just from the titles, they give me similar vibes. Like, they feel like they're both going to be cozy and kind of similar. You're into dystopian fantasy romance and a little horror. I recently read a trilogy called the Chemical Gardens trilogy. It's by Lauren DeStefano. The first book is called Wither. It's a YA dystopian trilogy, and the first book in particular I thought was really good. The trilogy as a whole I did enjoy, but I do think the first book was the strongest. And they're pretty quick reads. For fantasy, what have I read recently that really resonated with me with fantasy? I do think The Devils that I'm reading right now is going to be one of my top reads. I did read Dungeon Crawler Carl, which I would classify as a fantasy, although I don't think is fantasy, but I'm sure there's a better genre description that I can't really think of right now. But I really enjoyed that one quite a bit. I read that one this year. I'm like looking at my books from this year to see what else I like. Romance, I just read Funny Story by Emily Henry, and I loved that one. I also feel like it's a fairly good summer read. Yeah, those are some recommendations. Straight up fiction, I read Anxious People by Frederick Backman. I really liked Anxious People. All right, one biome left. Do I have anything? Oh, yes, I do. Oh, Small Might. I just read a book by that author for the first time ever. It wasn't a horror. It was a YA, like, fantasy dystopia romance, I would probably call it, called Cinderella is Dead. I did not like it, but I have another book by that author called Poison Heart that I'm planning on reading. I really wanted to like Cinderella is Dead, but I just didn't very much. You have that on your shelf? Wait, have you read it? Let me see. Wrong one. Here we are. Not yet. It's your plan for the summer. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I would say the first half I was kind of intrigued. The second half I felt just kind of was a bit of a letdown. I didn't think the romance felt very earned, and it felt like it fell into the YA trap of like, I mean, when I'm considering my feelings about a book, I try to do so within the confines of the genre, because a YA book is going to be written differently than an adult fiction book. But even for a YA book, it felt a little bit too much like I am telling you the entire point. Like I am beating you over the head with the point. You will not miss the point because I'm telling you explicitly over and over again. And that kind of thing sort of just isn't very much my cup of tea. You're in a big reading slump at the moment. You haven't read a full book in weeks. Oh no, yes. Yeah, I'm definitely a mood reader. I just pick up whatever I'm feeling like I'm gonna enjoy at the moment. And sometimes I will intentionally put off reading books that I'm really excited about because I don't think I'm in the right mindset for it, whether that's just the vibe that I'm feeling or if it's that I'm feeling slumpy. Because when I'm in a reading slump, I tend to not enjoy things as much anyway. But I love a really quick, really cheesy romance to get through a reading slump, which is why Talia Hibbert is one of the authors that I really reach towards whenever I'm having a slump. Because the books are very fast-paced. They're nothing too deep, but they're fun. They're witty. They're usually like 300 pages, and they're often on Kindle Unlimited, which also makes it easily accessible. The only one you've read by them has been The Slasher, and you liked that it kind of subverted your expectations. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't read horror books really. Sometimes I read mysteries, but they have to be fairly cozy mysteries. Let me consult my list. I get too stressed out if it's something scary. Let's see. Level 50 villager roles. Let me... We had a little bit of a challenge last time with the leveling. Let me see if it seems like I'm going to be able to gain levels. You're reading Zodiac Academy, it's good, but it seems like it's just the same stuff over and over again. Are you on the first book, or are you deep into the series? I've heard a lot of positives about the series, but I've never read any of the books. I don't know if you gain experience. You know, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. You know what? Why am I doing this? I have so many questions for myself. Maximus, you can also stomp holes into the ground, I'm pretty sure. Can't you? One? Okay. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Get off of this horse. No, don't. Get off of this horse. Let me pet you. You don't get in floating islands. Okay, okay. I think you might from the horses, but for now, okay. I pet you. I'm gonna brush you. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, Sophia. I mean, Laura, the plan is ultimately to water with the horse, because that was leveling me up fairly quickly. What kind of things do you want to eat? Okay. Scarlet kale, raspberry, hearty salad. I can do this. Take a picture. Go to the forest. Okay. You started your storage island. Flowers are the worst. Flowers are the worst. What is that footprint? It's ridiculous. That's what it is. Wait, it's a good thing I took that picture of that. I know that was literally 30 seconds ago. Hearty salad. I couldn't remember what type of salad. Green, hello, hello. You got Sven to 10 today and there was no reward. You were fuming. Wait, there was no reward for level 10 for Sven? Huh. I clearly have not bothered with my horses recently. I probably should work on getting them all to level 10, but maybe that'll be on my prep list for the next DLC. Not for this one. No worries. Thanks so much for hanging out, Harpy. Hearty salad. Salad, if you will. Wasn't his level 10 supposed to be his dream style? Is it? I truly don't remember. What am I doing? Oh, going back to the island. No, not that. The formal bow. Why does the way that you said that sound like it's shade? There you go. Oh, I forgot. Who has a cute little dream style? That's the early adopter thing for Honeyglow. Anything new in Scrooge's today? I don't think I got anything new. Granted, it's possible I could have walked right past it, but I don't think so. Okay. Let me... Oh. Speedy. Hi, Stacy. Hello. Am I getting ready for Honeyglow? I kind of am. I'm also not the most efficient with these, with these holes. Ah! Speaking of holes, I should... Anyway... I was going to say, speaking of holes, I haven't watched that movie in a long time, but... Anyway... I then unfortunately realized we've been talking a lot about heated rivalry today. After Pride Month as well, in this economy. This is the most chaotic plot I've ever plotted. Heated rivalry topics. Yeah, we were talking about it earlier. Have you read the books or watched the show? I have not read the books, but I recently... Oh yeah, I finished the show, by the way. I finished the show. Well, yes. You love it so much. The show was amazing. The show was really good. I love cute things, you know? I was gonna say they had us in the first half, but really it was the opposite. Episode 3 was the one that really did it for me, and then it made me angry when we went to episode 4, and I was like, okay, but give me what I had in episode 3 though. And then they really turned it around, and they kind of did give me what they gave me in episode 3 by the end, so I was okay with it. This is too... You know what? I'm perfectly capable. I can fix this. I can fix this. You'll be reading the books. Nice. You don't like the book or movie holds? Wait, what do you mean by that, Kaylee? Like you're not a fan of heated rivalry? The holes are kind of chaotic. They are, but I'm fixing it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And I shall fix it with a rug. Saver of many problems. Ilya was a cute choice. I did, just yesterday, perhaps, hear Connor Story's actual... That was my fault. Actual, voice / accent for the first time. I knew watching the show that he wasn't actually Russian, but I had no idea what his voice really sounded like. I was a little shooketh. This is making you feel better about every time you've tried to dig with horses. We love that. Can I plant things on a horse? I don't think so. Oh, you don't like the book / movie Holes that we were talking about. Gotcha. I think I read the book when I was in elementary school, but I can't really remember much of it. I did watch the movie a few years ago, maybe like 5 years ago. I'd seen it when I was younger as well, but where am I going? I liked the movie a lot more as an adult than I did as a kid. Have I seen that Crave are making a sapphic baseball show? I have not, but I love that. I'm not a fan of baseball, but I could be talked into it. For the girls. Actually, you know what? I feel like maybe I'm just not in the know like that. But between Heartstopper and Heated Rivalry, granted this is 2 things, but I feel like the past handful of years, we've had a fair amount of like cute men loving men stories. Have we had cute lesbian stories? Or not even lesbian, but women loving women stories? Shows or movies recently? Maybe I'm just missing out. Maybe like in a show where it's not the primary plot point, but I can't really recall one. I mean, granted, Heartstopper did have the really cute lesbians, but they weren't the center of the story. You don't think we have? I feel like lesbian rights. The Foundling by Anne Leary. Is that a book? I mean, I've read some books, but I haven't seen any movies or shows. One that I read last year was Outdrawn by Deanna Gray. Deanna Gray wrote, or writes, I guess, because I don't think it's over yet, the Mendel Hawks series, which is a hockey romance book series that I quite enjoy. You think Euphoria might have some? I wouldn't be surprised if Euphoria does, but I mean, sort of, well, Heated Rivalry kind of is angsty, but overall, I feel like the vibe is quite cute. I feel like we don't really get cutesy lesbian love stories in movies or TV. Euphoria, the tone feels a little darker than what I'm looking for personally. This is way too much wheat. I can think of one book to movie question mark adaptation that's going to be happening, but even that one I don't think is cutesy, and I can't really say what it is because it's a spoil. Like, the fact that it is kind of the main plot is a spoiler for the book, even though it is the main plot. But I feel like some of you who are readers perhaps have an idea what I'm referring to. But even though there are cutesy moments, the overall tone is still kind of sad. Oh, The Fosters. I did watch The Fosters. I didn't watch all of it, but I watched some of it while it was actually airing. Maybe like 2 or 3 seasons. That was quite cute. You know what? Bring back... No, never mind. I was gonna say bring back Glee, but actually, no, don't do that. Don't do that. I love Glee. I will always love Glee, but no. but Glee did unfortunately leave a large vacuum in the media space. The Fosters was really cute. It was cute. It did, like, there was a little bit, like, they were really pushing this one relationship narrative for a while. But I was like, that's a choice. But other than that, oh, they also recast Jesus. That was so funny. It was maybe after the second season. It was after the first or second season. But it went from Jake T. Austin to Noah Centineo, or however you say his name. 2 very different men, mind you. And they did for like a whole episode be like, oh my gosh, Jesus, you went away for the summer and now you're so tall. They're like, wow, you look so different now. And I was like, y'all, you can't be serious. I'm not taking this seriously. Hi, Anna. How are you? Okay, was all this for nothing, or will I be leveling up? I think I'm leveling up. Yes, levels. Hello? Hello? Will you not water? I broke Maximus. Dang it. Oh, I have no energy. I didn't break Maximus. Oh yes, feeding characters in the restaurant. I forgot about that. I should do that. I'll go do that after this. Oh, welcome to level 10, Maximus. Apparently this is a great way to level him up as well. Okay. There you go. Meadow. You're on a vacation road trip. Oh, amazing. DLC prep is going fairly well, honestly. I'm not mad about it. Okay. First, Tiana's, because she's the best. Oh yeah, how am I looking? I don't think that did anything for me. Next time, we do it on a real map and see if that works. I don't know if it actually didn't do anything for me or if it's just too big of a level thing, so it seems like it didn't do anything for me.
Glad to see you.
I have your order. There you go. Enjoy, enjoy.
Thanks, pal. Hi.
I have your order. I'm gonna feed everyone at both restaurants and then we'll check our bar and see how we're looking.
So glad you're here.
I have your order. Also, thank you everybody on the YouTube side who has liked the stream. I appreciate you. And if you haven't, please consider it. Helps me out a bunch. Okay. Remy's. I'm sick. Favorite gifts is also good for leveling. Okay. Maybe I can gift it. That's going to take so much time. I was going to say maybe I can gift everybody when I'm giving them their training manuals to turn them to not time benders anymore. Actually, perhaps. I'm not here for that.
I really appreciate
I'm here to make food and give it to you. There we go. And vegetable soup.
Hello.
Okay. You may have this.
All right.
And Jafar,
Hello.
you may have this. When is the new Descendants coming out? It's this month, right?
Now leave.
Oh, Peter.
I knew you'd want to talk.
There you go. Enjoy, enjoy.
No more
And
talk. Let's
Hey there, buddy, old pal.
there you go.
You're splitting my seat.
The 17th or something. Ooh.
Cheerio.
Oh my goodness. That was so fast. Well, okay. I think I am going to go on one more trip around. No, I'm gonna do the vacuums and such in the Wish Blossom Mountains. Then I think I will I might as well ride on a horse. Do one more time bending run and then turn everybody into their appropriate role. That feels like a good idea. And while I'm doing that, I can give some people their favorite gifts, and that should probably get me up to level. Are there any obstacles in the Wish Blossom Mountains that aren't the little dead wish blossoms? I can't remember. Oh, you know what I saw today on, it must have been Instagram or something. Fairy Loot. I love Fairy Loot. They're this company that does subscription boxes for mostly fantasy books and fantasy romance books, but they also do special editions of books. They had a special edition of, I think the series is War of the Lost Hearts by Carissa Broadbent. The first book is Daughter of No Worlds. Beautiful deluxe editions. I unfortunately have fulfilled my quota of deluxe editions for the next, I don't know, 20 years. But they were very pretty to look at. Wait, what's no, Anthony? Oh, I was like, what are you doing, Sven? Mirabelle's gliding again. Oh, the obstacles. Yeah, I didn't think there were. Oop. Almost forgot that. I can put that in the next thing, though. Actually, come to think of it. Oh, no, no, no. I was going. Wait. We haven't talked about that. Feels a little silly to complain about no obstacles, but I can complain about pretty much anything if I try hard enough. Okay. Give me these. Thank you kindly. The music here is really good, but unfortunately when I hear it, I do mostly think about Snow White's scary singing. Not a fan of Snow White singing. Oh! That's not what I meant to do. Oh, I do actually need to grow some sugarcane though. I think I'm getting a little low. The evil queen at Disneyland isn't a fan either. Wait, really? I've never been to Disneyland. I've only been to Disney World. There used to be a Snow White attraction at Disney World that was really scary. It was kind of like the Winnie the Pooh one that they have, where you're sort of on this kind of moving car, kind of, or like the Peter Pan one, kind of going through the story beat for beat, sort of. But the Snow White one was scary. It was spooky. You've been neglecting this DLC. I kind of have too, and I need to stop because I need resources so that we can start decorating this kind of after the Honeyglow hype has settled a little bit. You have 45 friendship quests to do. On the plus side, you'll never be bored. Always something to work towards, right? We love that. Perspective. Oh, Sven, stop going into the rocks, if you please. Oh my goodness. Okay, so tomorrow, instead of, well, that was a weird way to start that sentence. Tomorrow we're going to be playing Tears of the Kingdom, even though it's not Tuesday. Usually we play Tears of the Kingdom on Tuesdays, but this Tuesday Moonlight Peaks comes out and we're pretty much going to be playing that. Pretty much? Sure. So tomorrow is Tears of the Kingdom Day instead. And this biome makes me think of the fairies in the Zelda games. And unfortunately, tomorrow I probably should do the quests for the fairies to open up their little flower buds. And, I don't know. Get them to upgrade my armor. You hate questing in Dreamlight Valley? Are you a text skipper in the quests? Is it that the actual content of the quest doesn't interest you? Is it the fetch questy nature of it? YouTube is YouTubing again for you. I'm sorry, Anthony. YouTube has been YouTubing for me a lot recently. Like random buffering when I'm watching, not even lives, just videos sometimes. It's been gone for you for 5 minutes and just came back. Oh my goodness. I do kind of wish they had given us another way to clear the dead wish blossoms that wasn't with the mounts. Like, I wish they operated like the night thorns do. Could have just head to Honeyglow Woods from here. Listen. Some people, not necessarily me, would probably agree with you. I guess I could just use this one. This one actually doesn't even need to exist because, oh, I can't go into furniture mode from here. Well, now's as good a time as any to get rid of this. I've had this here for ages and I don't need it. You're a text skipper always. I don't think I could do it. I feel like the most dramatic it gets for me is just not choosing the options to get extra information, and even that's a rarity for me. I like to know things. It's like the fetch side of it. You don't skip the text blocks, but the characters are sometimes just yapping and yapping. That's true. They really do. What if you wanted your tree in Honey Falls? Exactly! And the real kicker is that they made us initially think that we could do that, but now it seems that that's not the case. At the very least, don't get my hopes up. There we go. Okay, I think I only have this area left in Pixie Acres. You ignore the eavesdrop on the convo parts of quests, like, that's not my business. Why am I being nosy? Well, to be fair, everything that goes on in this valley is our business. Or as Simba would say, everything the light touches is my business. But I get it. Oh. Sure. We did a great job. Fabulous. Oh, hey, Ting. Hey, girl. Where is your house? Oh, literally right there. I was like, where is your house? Because the other day I was looking on my storage island to see if I had her house there because I thought I did, but it's not. Anyway. Okay, now to Glamour Gulch. You wanted the honey tree in Wish Blossom Ranch, you guess. That doesn't work anymore. Yeah, it seems like it's not going to. You used to read everything and actually put thought into the options. Now, no, you're skip. I feel like I have to know what's happening. But I do understand the urge to skip. Sometimes it feels like we're doing too much talking. You have to zoom in to see the text. So what you do is you listen to other people play. Ah, yes. Yeah, I know that's not an uncommon thing. Living vicariously through streamers reading the text. You learn to always choose the top option. Sometimes you can lose friendship choosing bad options. Oh, I forgot that was a thing. I think that did happen to me once. Early in the game. I don't think I even intentionally chose something sassy, but whoever I was talking to did not like what I said. But that hasn't happened to me in quite some time, so I didn't remember it. Okay. Do you want to jump the hedge or not? This is going to make me a little ill. Jump the hedge! What are you doing? Sure, okay. That made a lot of sense. Okay. I don't know if we're actually getting any XP from this. I don't think so. Might explain why you struggled with leveling Gaston, because you sassed him constantly. It could be that. Sven has always been a little stubborn. That's true. Just being a little too stubborn. Well, unnecessarily so. Okay. Anytime I'm in the Gulch, I just get excited to hear the Pinot Noir motif. It's not what it is, but it sounds so much like it to me from Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. It makes my heart happy. You forgot that we could lose friendship? Yeah. I don't think it happens very often. You know what would make this game even better? If they added, I know this would never happen, listen, but if there was like a beef mechanic where the villagers just would squabble a little bit, you know? Maybe I just need to play more Tamagotchi Life because I haven't played in ages. Maybe I'm just missing the drama. You constantly get lost in Glamour Gulch. I don't think I get too... I think I get lost more in Pixie Acres. It's not necessarily so much lost as forgetting where the entrances and exits are. You'd fight with V constantly. The way you're bullying this child. Like, I know I tend to have child nemesis, but I don't know that I've ever despised a child like you despise Penelope. Drama would be great. It would. And honestly, I feel like it's on theme. We have so many villains. The villains are petty. They would be talking about people behind their back and to their faces. I know it. I feel it in my soul. You need more interactions between the villagers rather than just the wave of hand. Yeah, every now and then you can catch them having text conversations, like dialogue between them, but it's kind of rare. You like Vanellope and you hate Tigger? Oh, that is a hot take a little bit. I like Vanellope. I wouldn't say I hate Tigger, but I also wouldn't say I love Tigger. No, wrong button. Let me pet you. Oh yeah, wait, I was gonna do a thing. Okay, well, I'll still pet you and brush you, and I'll wait to feed you until after I'm done doing my other things. Brush. Gothel and Cruella alone, honestly. The drama comes in the friendship quest. It does, but it's not usually enough. That's what we should really petition for. Fewer parties, more gossip, you know? I feel like everyone would win in this scenario. You know what? Let's hang out with Anna. How many moonstones do you get with the adventure pack? I believe it's 2,000. You don't want to hear about Vanellope's friend Shank anymore? Then you're going to be real unhappy to hear that I want Shank to come to the valley.
Perfect day.
Let's hang out. Oh. Yikes. Let me put this over here. You just don't know what to do with her candy house. Yeah, the house is rough. The house is rough. Honestly, kind of surprised we haven't had a candy biome yet. Feels like the kind of thing we would get. And then let me just pop this away as well. Shank over Ralph? Yeah. I would take Shank over Ralph. I would take Yes over Ralph. I would take Calhoun over Ralph. I would take Felix over Ralph. Frankly, Ralph is the least relevant to me personally. No offense to this man. I don't I don't dislike him, but I just don't like him that much. He's fine. He's just there. You would take Felix and Ralph. Fair enough. I mean, I get that he's the main character. I don't have anything against Ralph. Who's Shank? She's from the second Wreck-It Ralph movie, which I do actually think is quite a good, well, I mean, good. I don't know that I feel strongly enough to say that. I haven't watched it in a while, but I do think was not a bad movie, but I do think it was a bad sequel. Oh, I should probably also grab the monkeys. After we do this, we're going to turn everybody back into their rightful role. The racer. Yeah, the racer, Pegasus.
Now this is my kind of day.
You have the candy house in the Frosted Heights as part of a Christmas build that fades into an Alpine Christmas town. Nice. Yeah, I think there are places where I've put Vanellope's house where I didn't hate it,
really
but
shows it.
even those places, I never feel like I love the way that it looks because it still feels slightly out of place for me. You know Ralph's gonna be in the way. Also give us pajama princesses. We deserve the pajama princesses. You'd love some punky clothes. The studded jacket is one of your most used wardrobe pieces in the game. Were you around when we had the night show star path? Because I actually quite like the clothes we got from the night show star path for the most part. Well, I think the skirt and the jacket I really liked. And one of the pairs of boots. One of the outfits I was kind of like, eh. The punk, skunk, or fox? Honestly, I don't remember. I don't remember the companion from it. Oh, wait, cancel. You can't filter by, fascinating. I want to say... The rock and roll fox. No, that's a different one. Which one are we thinking of? I don't know. Oh, the turtle! Yes. With the mohawk. It's not a mohawk, but it looks like it's meant to be. The rock and roll fox was from something different, though. But yes, I do like that fox. Oh, you're fairly new and missed out on a lot of great star paths. Okay. I mean, fortunately, though, now they started adding the vault reward. So in addition to any of the star path stuff that comes back to the premium shop, also have a way to get it in the upcoming star paths. You love the skirt from that star path? Yes, the pink and blue boots and the skirt, yes. And the leather jacket with like the crown on the back. They're really nice.
I don't want to mess up.
You have the earth turtle. The earth turtle is cute. I do like it. You think the fox was one of the first star path companions? The rock and roll fox? Wasn't it from the, was that one from the retro star path? The one with the outdoor theater stuff? I'm right. I wasn't 100% sure. Sometimes it's difficult for me to remember this kind of stuff. We have so much, just so many things in the game now. It was from the retro star path. Okay.
Oh, you poor.
Yes, yes. Give me mist. You got the chicken-looking skunk around this. Chicken-looking skunk? I'm so sorry. What? What is the skunk we're talking about? I'm not sure. Chicken-looking skunk. Chic skunk? Oh. I was like, what? Wait, this one? Professor Muffet? This is from a quest in Wish Blossom Ranch. If that's the one we're talking about. I was so confused. I said, what is this chicken looking skunk? What do you mean? I was so excited to see how that adjective would translate to the skunk.
This feels like a core memory kind of day.
You have Penelope's house beside a circuit track you built on one of the floating islands. Ah, yes. I do, I think, have her just chilling on a floating island at the moment. Not even decorated. Some feathers on a skunk. Yeah. It could work. It could work. You like the red and black My Chemical Romance looking jacket from the night show? Now, every now and then, basically whenever My Chemical Romance is brought up, I struggle to figure out if I've ever heard a song by My Chemical Romance. Much like whenever I hear about Matt Damon, it takes me ages to think if I've ever seen Matt Damon in anything. But I think I have. No, I know I have. We Bought a Zoo. And I watched Ford versus Ferrari. I think he's in those two. My Chemical Romance. I do also mix them up with Fall Out Boy and Panic at the Disco and Good Charlotte. They did the song Black Parade. I don't know. I don't know if I even know that song. You have all of your villagers' houses in the main valley. Is that weird? I don't think that's weird. Also, actually, briefly, now that we brought up Panic at the Disco again, I do feel it's my duty to bring up the time that like a good 30% of people said they preferred the Panic version of Into the Unknown rather than the Adina version of Into the Unknown from Frozen 2, and I still haven't forgiven any of you for this. I've probably heard Black Parade, possibly. Do they play it at white weddings? Do they play it at white people weddings? Because then maybe. Speaking of Black Parade, did we hear Beyonce's new drop? Yeah, I thought this was a song that, well, I mean, I haven't actually listened to it, but from my understanding, isn't it a song that leaked a while ago or that she would play on tour or something, but just never officially released? It's not a song they play at white people weddings, then I probably haven't heard it. I would look it up right now to tell you, but... You know, give me a second. Let me, only if they were emo as kids. Oh. Then possibly. Let me see. I'm looking this up. You are not going to be able to hear this because YouTube would flag my VOD and take my money, but I will mute myself in just a second and listen to like 15 seconds of it and see if I know it. Okay, 1 second. I'll be right back. Oh, I know this song. I don't know this song, but I've definitely heard this song. Wait, what's the chorus of this song? Give me a second. I feel like I only know the first verse of this song. Do they put it in movies a lot? The Beyonce song is a release of a leak. Okay, I thought so. Your favorite song is Show Yourself from Frozen. Show Yourself is one of the songs that I will always cry to, even if I'm not listening to it. Not intentionally cry to. I guess the better way to say that is that it will always make me cry. Much like, As If We Never Said Goodbye from Sunset Boulevard. Also, I do believe I've heard that song at a white wedding. Not As If We Never Said Goodbye. Welcome to the Black Parade. It's always trying to send me up this ramp that I don't want to go up. I wish there were a way. Well, no, you know, I don't need a way to do this. I just need Dreamlight Valley to do this moving forwards, to stop putting things in the random areas of biomes. It's too much. If I'm just going around trying to time bend, I don't need to be going all the way up here. If I'm just going around trying to grab all the flowers, I don't need to be going all the way up here, you know? Same with the trial areas in Storybook Vale. I know you all have the capability, the ability, I suppose, to turn spawns off there, and why haven't you? Why have you not? Just to make life difficult. It's like putting the blue chest in the annoying spots. That I understand a little bit more because it's just like a random placement, I guess. But the places that things do and don't spawn, I feel like is more within their control. Amazing. Okay. Time bending, done. Put the stuff away, turn everybody... Oh, it's already 4 o'clock. I should have done this other part sooner. Anyway, I guess I'll just have to deal. That's full. Okay. Actually, I don't need any of these because I have a... actually, I think I'm full up on the level 3 cores. I am. Yeah, I don't need those. Okay, all this is getting sold. Oh, before I go, though. Hi, Amy. How are you? before I go, let me grab my manuals. To turn everybody back into their rightful roles. I actually had to make snippet catching manuals because I had made a bunch of manuals for the other things back in the day, but I never made any extra snippet. Well, I think I made 1 or 2, but I didn't have a stock of snippet catching manuals, unfortunately. I hope they introduce a stack to nearby chests option as a quality of life update. I feel like I've heard of things like that before. Is that something that they have in other games? I don't know that I've ever played a game with that feature though, so I'm not really sure what that entails. Is it like if you have no space in a chest, it will add those items to other chests that have those items in it as well? Does that make sense? I feel like that was confusing.
Oh.
Okay. In order to do this, I need to slightly adjust my setup. Oh, let me drink some water. Everyone drink some water. I need to slightly adjust my setup so I could put my spreadsheet with my villager roles on the proper side of me so I can see what everyone's meant to be. No, I don't need my reading journal. Villager roles. Okay. Well, Anna, you're here. Oh.
Hi.
Also, I can get you these things. Probably. Let me make you, you're a gardener. Let me have this. Okay.
Wow. Wow,
Okay.
am I happy to see you.
You wanted sushi, you wanted puffs of some sort. And you wanted something else. Oh, a flower, a purple flower. Let me do that before I go on with everybody else. Stardew has a mod that does it. It just stacks any items in your inventory that are in nearby chests to whichever chest already contains them. Oh, that's nice. I think it was pumpkin puffs that she wanted. Or was it a zucchini puff? Either way, I'll just make both. Or was it some other puff? Huh. You're in here. I'll just give this to you and figure it out. No.
Oh, hi.
Oh, it was a pumpkin puff. I should have trusted my instinct. You only have 23,000
Yeah.
Dreamlight,
Wow,
so you need
am
to
I happy
complete
to see
duties for
you.
days, maybe even weeks. Ah, yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I'm glad that I made so many. I think it was right before Storybook Vale. Yeah, because I didn't have the snippet catching manuals. It was one of the things that I did right before Storybook Vale. I just made like a bunch of manuals. Pumpkin puffs. And to be fair, I don't think I'd used, well, I might have used a couple of them when I was rearranging some of my
Hi.
rolls.
Oh.
Okay. How am I looking? We're getting pretty close. Okay, let me get you this other flower. You started to make a spreadsheet for Dreamlight Valley things after you heard me talking about it. Oh, amazing. Yes, I love a spreadsheet. I love a list. I love any kind of organizational document. They're so helpful. Especially because I tend to be really forgetful, but also kind of particular about things. So having a list just is perfect. No, that's the opposite of what I wanted to do, actually. The select all. No, 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 no. I really just need this one.
Hi.
I have this for you.
Yeah. Wow, am I happy to see you.
Okay. Find someone else. Anyone, really. Oh, Maleficent. Hey, girl. You want to come hang out for a second?
Eyes and sealed lips will serve you well.
Okay, well, let me give you something first. You are mining. And then, what other things do you want? Friendly bento, tigerfish, purple lily of the valley. Friendly bento? Do I know how to make that? Let's hang out, by the way.
I'm having so much fun here.
I'm just gonna bring you here. See if I can get you your favorite gifts. A tigerfish. Mal seems a bit like a drama queen in the valley. Yes, but I do admire that, to be fair. Yes! We've reached level 50! We have the antlers! I'm so excited! You can leave now. Bye.
Now,
I really just needed to hang out with you to level myself up. Yes! Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm a druid! Okay. This is perfect. I'm everything I've ever wanted to be. And I get to mark another thing off of my list. Congrats on the antlers, are so good. Thank you. I do love them. Oh, they're so good. Wow. I feel like I don't even know. Antlers always make me feel like Keyleth of the Arashari from Critical Role / The Legend of Vox Machina, but the outfit is giving like Circle of Spores from D&D, you know, which is also exciting. Okay, let me see who's in the store that we can give things to. I don't know if I'll wear this outfit all the time, Anthony, but I do love it. It's really good. Remy, you are a time bender, so I don't need to give you anything.
Oh, I just
Cruella.
adore you, darling.
Are you sure? Digging. You haven't taken them off since you got them? Amazing. Do you love the outfit minus the hoofs? I love the hoofs.
Oh, you're just who I wanted to see.
Okay. Pumbaa. What do you need? Oh, also digging. Mala slowly become your favorite character. She's
For
great.
me? Gee, thanks.
An avocado. Thanks.
I'm very happy to see you.
Cinderella, Miss Ma'am. Gardening. Beautiful.
Ah. Oh, yes.
Scrooge?
I suppose it's time
Good day to you.
fly.
Mining. Starting with the shops was a good way to go. They need to give us the option to turn off spawns. It would be nice. Aurora, Miss Ma'am. Snippet catching. Oh, Alice is here.
How could I?
Oh, there she is. I didn't even know she was here. I just saw Dinah.
Here. Oh, greetings, neighbor.
No. Donald.
Bye-bye now.
Fishing. If you all were a character in Dreamlight Valley, which role would you want to have? I saw Lumiere somewhere. Where'd he go? Oh, in the corner.
Bonjour,
I'm trying
mon
to
ami.
think which one I would want. You? I think probably foraging would be what I would want. You'd want gardening? I feel like foraging is just fancy frolicking.
Hello, my friend.
Alice, there you are, girl.
How do you do?
You are also foraging. You'd want time bending? Gardening, it bums you out that we have so few gardening companions. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, the critters. Gotcha. I feel you. I feel like I would love to be a gardener in real life. I do not have a green thumb. It's really, truly unfortunate. Phil, you are foraging. And Sir Christoph.
Thanks, kid. I owe you one. Go on, get out of here.
Oh,
Not
hey.
go on, get out of here. Digging. I wonder what the chances are that I'm gonna give someone the wrong thing and never realize it. Probably high. No, yeah, no, I think probably high. And then what would happen is I would get to the last person and I would be like, why don't I have what I need for them? And it's because I gave someone the wrong thing somewhere along the way and threw off the numbers because I only put in my pockets the exact number that I need for everybody. Anyway. Elise, hello. Is it Elise or Alice? Haven't been able to play much Dreamlight Valley, so you're trying to play catch up. Oh, are you planning on getting the Honeyglow Woods DLC? Okay, other shop. Oh, well, I guess these people are here, so I'll hit you up while I see you. Tigger, you are fishing. Next summer, you plan on doing IRL pumpkin farming? Ooh, nice.
There are strange-looking creatures.
You're gonna say you don't know if you can handle the bugs while gardening? Me, the bugs? Listen, I've unfortunately been going through intense exposure therapy. Supervised by a psychiatric professional. Exposure testing. Therefore, I feel like I probably could. I think I could deal.
Well, what do you know?
Wait, where did Jasmine go? I just saw her. Well, here's Gaston, at least. Sir?
Hello there.
Oh, wait, you're a time bender. Why? None of my business. None of my business, frankly. I don't know where Jasmine went. We'll find her eventually. Or we won't. Hot take, you don't think Vanellope is that annoying? I don't find her annoying. So, that's not a hot take to me. Oh, you're also a time bender. I could have checked this beforehand.
Come back and so glad you're here.
Mirabelle. Snippet catching. There you go. You're planning on getting the DLC you haven't really played since the Alice update. Moana, you are not a time bender. Having your first baby does that to you. Oh my goodness, yes, I'm sure. Babies are a lot. Has your sleep returned to normal yet? You are a fishing person. DLC will show up in the premium shop and a tile on the game's homepage. Does it show up in the premium shop? I don't know if I've ever seen that because I think I've only ever bought the DLC before opening the game, maybe? You wish we could pre-order it to make it easier. Oh, yes. Yeah, I do feel like the title screen is usually the best way. Sometimes it takes a while for the Steam page to show, like, refresh or something. I feel like I remember that happening. Wait, where am I going?
I wonder
Here.
who the ruler of
Oh,
this
wait, Simba.
valley is and where they are.
Oh wait, you're actually a time bender. Never mind,
Thanks.
sir. You find her immaturity annoying. She needs to calm down. Counterpoint, she's actively actually a child, though. You're a gardening person, Chloe. They said it's gonna be in the shop. Oh, interesting, interesting. No excuse, Anthony!
Wonder if the shop here stocks my favorite oak.
Hey there!
Mike? There we go. Your first baby just turned 1 and you haven't slept through the night yet? Oh no! Oh no, oh no. That is rough. I have never had a baby of my own, but I've been old enough in a house with a baby to
I have so many amazing neighbors.
have had many sleepless nights caring for said child. Well, children, I suppose. Your baby just turned 18 and you still haven't returned to normal sleep-wise. Oh no. I mean, I guess you're up at night for different reasons when they're that age, to be fair.
There's adventure to be had.
Okay. Who else is around? Mother Gothel and Pocahontas I both need, and they're both here. So that's pretty easy peasy. At one point you were doing Remy quests regularly. You stopped because you kept getting the Vanellope's Dragon Breath quest.
Oh,
Don't let Vanellope steal your wrought iron, though. Fishing.
Is this about another adventure?
No, it was really just about me giving you that training manual. Okay. You're gonna eat butter pecan ice cream out of the pint. I'm not a butter pecan ice cream girly. I can't do it. I don't know what it is about it, but I feel like my partner and multiple people in my family love it, and I'm just like, it's not for me. How do you get that much Dreamlight to craft so many manuals? A blend of Dreamlight duties and turning dream shards into Dreamlight. Most of these manuals I made a long time ago when I had a lot of Dreamlight. I did have to make the snippet catching ones this time around, though. I didn't have any of those stored up. Usually if I feel like I have a good amount of Dreamlight,
Okay, I get what you're going for here.
I'll just like make some manuals or make some elixirs just to have around. Because you never know when you're gonna need them. And I find it's easier to make them when I feel like I'm doing a fair amount of Dreamlight grinding instead of not having Dreamlight and then needing to make them later. That was very confusing, but...
Everyone here is so nice.
Fergie, don't go anywhere. Butter pecan is apparently old man flavor. Is that true? I don't know. You can have this mining manual. It's 103 where you live? Too hot. Way, way, way too hot. Okay, we have multiple people over here. Wait. Oh, there you are.
I really lucked out.
Hey, bud.
Neighbors are friends.
You have to be gardening. If I made you anything other than gardening, I would really question what I was thinking. Yes, okay. $103, it's unbearable. Oh my goodness. Do I think we'll get a teaser at the end of the Hedgehog pack? I do. What does everyone else think? I do think we will, and I think it'll be for the expansion that we get at the end of the year.
Friend, am I glad to see you?
Tram. You are snippet catching. There you go. Bon appetit. I assume you eat it. Where did I get this outfit? Oh, it's from leveling up your character. My brain really wanted to say villager.
What do you
They
mean
just
there's no
increased the
crowd
level
around
cap
here?
from
Talk about
40 to
paradise.
50. And the new levels give you this nefarious nature set of clothes. It's very cute. Very much a fan. You're so excited for an underwater biome. I know. It seems like it really is what we're going to be getting. I'm super curious about it, you know? Okay, Daisy, you have that.
I hope Donald isn't.
You hope in the next DLC there's a quest with Tigger if you have Wish Blossom Ranch. Yeah, I kind of hope so too, Adam. It feels like getting all of the Winnie, well, not all of, but you know, getting a handful of Winnie the Pooh characters. It feels like we should have a quest with them with Tigger if you have the expansion.
My buddy Shank is the coolest person you'll ever meet.
Penelope, I mean, I'm trying to get her here. You couldn't see the rewards when they popped up. You knew the antlers were 50. Yeah, the outfit is one piece per the other levels. I think there's also maybe 1 or 2 furniture items. Is Buzz a time bender or... Yes, he is. Okay, so I don't need Buzz. Scar, though. I do need Scar. You want Atlantis, but you don't think it'll be that. I don't know. I don't know.
Must everyone here be
We can
so
hope, but I'm
down,
not super
what's the word?
convinced.
Nice.
Digging.
You may
You're gonna put Ariel's house in it. That's why. Well, here's the thing. I don't know how they would do this. What I feel like they need to do is just get rid of the distinction between things that you can put on land and things that you can do on water. I think it's unnecessary to have that. I mean, there might be a reason why with coding that it's like that, but I feel like we should just be able to put any decor anywhere, right? Because I do truly feel like if they give us an underwater biome, it's probably going to be us walking on the seafloor. And yeah, I would want to put Ariel's house there, but if it operated as ground, theoretically you wouldn't be able to put it there because she has to go in water. Does that make sense? They gave us Milo's outfit, now give us Milo. They gave us Milo's outfit and they gave us Audrey's outfit. You're not sure if you should move Tigger to the Honeyglow biome or not. Feel like your Wish Blossom Ranch will be really barren if you do. Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying when I was talking about kind of why, I don't know, some of the things that I think are a little bit drawbacks about Honeyglow. So I feel like the biomes are too overlapping of ones that we already have aesthetically. And then I feel like we don't have enough houses or furniture to fill both the Honey Falls area, if you have Wish Blossom Ranch, and a whole 4-region biome in Honeyglow. There are underwater lakes. Maybe they could put water in the water. They could, but I just feel like it would be... I mean, selfishly, I just want them to let us put anything we want on the water or on the ground. I feel like it's a fantasy game. Just let us do what we want, you know? Why would we not be able to? I think Eve is a time bender, so I don't need you. Woody. I do need you. Yeah. Do I have videos where I decorate my valley? I don't have videos where I decorate my valley, but most of it's in VODs.
As good as playtime.
Because I do most of it on stream. And then I have some videos of tours of full maps. Like I have a couple valley tours. I have a Storybook Vale tour. I have an Eternity Isle tour. But I don't have speed builds. All of the building is in real time in different live stream VODs. Okay, it looks like these have mostly refilled, so I might go around and grab the flowers and fish. Take a little mini break from handing out these manuals. Ah, I'm stuck. I keep forgetting that we decorated this area with Ariel's house. So I see the rainbow and I'm like, oh, right. That is something that we did. You don't like speed builds? Well, great, because I don't have any. I don't have any. Every now and then I have tried to edit a couple of things into speed builds, and every time I've tried, it's just frustrated me because I feel like I don't know how fast is too fast versus not fast enough, and then I'm like trying to cut out dead space, but I don't know. I don't know if editing speed builds is for me.
This is so great. I'm making a bunch of new friends.
And then it reaches a point where I either give up or I have a sort of finished project. Yeah. And then I watch it back and I'm like, I don't even know how to fix this. Ah, yes. The Storybook Vale loading screen being 10 years long. Is it too late for me to be drinking this coffee? It's mostly full. It's 4:30. I don't know. It takes enough brain power to just build, much less being fast. Oh, well, speed builds usually, like, you don't necessarily have to build fast. It's like you speed up the actual footage. And then, yeah, so then you're watching the build for the most part from start to finish. There will sometimes be, or I mean, oftentimes be some cuts, but you just kind of have, it's almost like time-lapsey. Yeah, kind of like a time-lapse Pegasus. But instead of just kind of having individual shots of various points of progress that you kind of put together, you just speed up the whole footage.
I want Bill to
So it's just like watching something in fast forward. Thought it was like a speed run. Oh. That would be interesting. That's not the kind of thing that I would thrive with, like a timed build challenge. I used to build really quickly in Dreamlight Valley, but for the past year or two, I feel like my builds are very slow going. It's probably just because I talk more. I'm probably not focusing on the builds as much. Okay. Done and done. Is there anyone who would be hanging out here that I need to give things to? Well, Merlin is a time bender, so not you, bud. Anna, I already did. Olaf. What's your deal, homie? You are a foraging person, so let me go to you.
This valley is so friendly, like a warm hug.
Oh, at first, the way that he said warm, I thought he was saying worm. I didn't know where that was gonna go. Tink, I'm sure you are probably meant to be something that's not a time bender. Yeah. Tinkerbell, my darling. Have this. A worm a hug. No. Olaf was asking if I would love him if he were a worm. The answer is no. You can have more than one of Beast's greenhouse. Yeah, you can have one on each map. If you go to house, like where you add the other stalls, down below villager houses and players' houses, there are all of these. The icons are kind of glitched for me right now, but yeah, it'll have like Wish Blossom Ranch flower or something like that. I don't know. Okay, let me go to who has permissions on the aisle. Yeah, you just can't get rid of it once you put it down, unfortunately. You can move it around on the map, but you can't delete it again. It's the same with Aladdin's stall, Kristoff's stall, Wally's garden, Moana's boat. You can place them on any of the DLC maps, but once you do, you're kind of stuck with it being present on that map.
Looks like
You can put it wherever you want, but you can't put it back in your inventory. Hopefully they change that at some point. I think they added that ability last year, early last year or something like that.
Hey,
Mining.
Thanks. This is great.
Okay. Yours are glitched? Well, your icons, like mine are. I don't think they were until I put them down. Like, put the items down on my map. Stitch is a time bender, I think. Oh, Sadness. I love.
Oh, it's good that you're here.
Let me give you this foraging. There we go. Hi, Daniel. Right now I am turning all of my villagers into their proper roles again, because they were all time benders. I need Cogsworth, actually. But we've just been doing kind of a sorted update prep, a little bit of resource gathering, a little bit of map cleaning. We finished the last quest from the Hercules realm. Got my character up to level 50.
So
did a little bit of mist gathering. Cogsworth, you are fishing. Why? I probably just needed somebody for fishing. Productive Sunday? Honestly, yeah. It's been a little bit of a random tasks kind of day, but Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you just need to do all the catch-all kind of things. Jordy, you've been working on mining memories. Oh my goodness. A particular path I took when I worked on mine to make it go smoother. I don't, I just did in the main valley because that was what I was most familiar with. My main valley mining route. But honestly, if you have a map that's clear of any decorating, I would probably recommend using that map. But the only one that I have a really strong mining route for is the forest. I start with this kind of far. Actually, let me go to the map. I might be able to explain it better. I start with this far mining node here, and then I go and do these two, go around the frosted heights, come back down, hit these two, and then go along the beach, and then go around the glade, up this way through the meadow, around the plaza, through Sunlit into the mines, and then around the Forgotten Lands. I guess I can run it because it's pretty quick to run, but yeah, it's just kind of like, it's a nice circuit that doesn't really have you having to double back through places that much. So just kind of like this way to these mining nodes, and then up this way through here. I mean, right now it's decorated, so it's not optimized for it. Even though I can hit all of my mining nodes, it's a little harder. And then hit there. And then... oh, blue chest.
What a day.
And then there are these two that you hit on the way down, those two. And then the beach down here has one to the left, but other than that, it's just kind of a straight shot along the cliffside, that you take the cliffside this way. And then, yeah, pretty much you just follow the edge of the map from there, like go in a circle around the glade. And then along the cliff face in the meadow. Yeah, it's a pretty easy path. Really intuitive. And that's what I would do. And by the time you're done with it, these are long since respawned. So you can just keep going endlessly until you're done. When did our character start leveling up again? Just this update. Yeah, it was just the Hercules update where they increased the level cap from 40 to 50.
What is with this neighborhood?
Paleo was your favorite game at one point, but you think you got tired of some of the players' negativity. Oh, interesting. I'm not too familiar with the Palia player community. I'm not a huge multiplayer game person. Like, if a game strongly incentivizes you to use multiplayer, I'm a little less likely to play it, because even though I love streaming and talking to people about games, when I'm playing a game, I usually like it to be a solo kind of experience.
Oh, nice day we're having, isn't it?
You've been doing a lot of storybook veil mining just to get resources in the process. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, when I was doing the mining for memories intensely, it was before we got storybook veil. And I already kind of had a lot of resources from Eternity Isle and the main valley, so I was just doing whatever was easiest for my route. And whatever was fastest. Elsa is a time bender. Wally Tigger, Tramp. Oh, Jasmine. How about you? There you are. Oh, she looks so pretty in her
One
purple.
thing I know, you can't run away from your problems.
Girl,
I've tried.
Why would you say that to me? You know I'm avoidant. Have I watched any of the World Cup games? No, but I feel like after watching Heated Rivalry, I feel like after watching Heated Rivalry, I need a sport to be a fan of. It doesn't have to be hockey. I just feel like I need a sport to be a fan of. Who else do I need? Eric? Eric's probably at his house, I guess. Let me check. You vote rugby? Respectfully, how could I don't think rugby is a thing here, and I don't know how does one watch rugby if they're in the US? How do you make sure you have a place for all the flowers and room left over for more DLCs on your island? Like your storage island?
This salty sea air is great.
Who else am I looking for? Oh, Cheshire. You're over here. No, on the island though. You vote soccer and women's basketball? I can maybe do that. I used to watch a good bit of soccer because my brother played really seriously for most of his life. My family was big Arsenal fans. I don't know how we feel about that collectively as, I guess, soccer / football watchers of the world. But I do feel like I would have to be an Arsenal stan just to do my family proud. There are many places to watch rugby according to Google. Maybe I'll look into it.
Okay.
The only sport you watched was tennis, and that was mainly for Serena. Gotcha. Yeah, I watched, yeah, I don't even really watch the Olympics or anything anymore. I used to watch a lot of figure skating and ice dancing, because I did figure skating and ice dancing for a while. But I've even fallen out of the habit of that. I don't know why my inventory was glitched like that. You're also an Arsenal household. We love that. Why is my game being so weird? Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm pretty sure you can still hear me though. Gotta wait for my game to stop freaking out. You did start to get into ice hockey around the time that Heated Rivalry came out, although not because of the show. Gotcha. There we go. Pretty easy to get into, but it's the off season at the point. Well, my partner is a big hockey fan. Like, he grew up a big hockey fan. I've been to a game before, but I think I've probably mentioned this on the channel before. I feel like hockey, when I went to a game in person, it was simultaneously one of the most elegant and also one of the most violent things I've ever witnessed. And that dichotomy is interesting, but perhaps too much for me. You're listening and also watching Brazil v Norway. You're rooting for Brazil. Oh, nice. I'm pretty sure there was a World Cup game close to where I live.
Bonjour.
Disney Dreamlight Valley, listen. Well, yes. There you go, Belle.
Bonjour.
I'm glad you're here.
Beast gardening. There you go. I will say, as a point towards rugby, the Boys of Tommen book series is becoming a show. I think they've been announcing the cast recently.
Thank you for speaking to me.
And while I haven't finished the book series, I will be watching the show and probably will finish the book series. So I feel like maybe getting into rugby would be a good thing for me. Because what do I know about rugby right now? Nothing. I've mentioned this before as well. It feels like when I think of rugby, the first thing I think of is field hockey, and I know they're not the same thing. The second thing I think of is lacrosse, and I know they're not the same thing either. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's closer to American football than it is to either of those things, and yet my brain just doesn't go there. Not thighs! Anthony! Listen.
Trusty sure would love the smells around here.
If I think hockey is violent, rugby is also very violent. I don't know if I could do it then. Like, one thing I absolutely will never, ever be able to get into is, like, MMA fighting. I went to a get-together one time where the point of the people getting together was to watch MMA, and I just happened to be there, and I hated every second of it. Like, is it a big physical feat? I'm sure. Should those people be proud of themselves for the things that they've accomplished? Probably. Do I want anything to do with it? Not even a little bit. Like, that's not something that brings me joy. Rugby is more violent than hockey. Is it like more violent in the actual gameplay though? Or is it more violent? Like, cause I think the thing for hockey that really shook me was like, people be fighting. They be like fighting out in these streets. It's actually kind of wild. Like, I know it's just part of the culture of hockey, but we're really out here hitting each other. Goofy, where are you at? Any chance you're at your house? The gameplay is violent. I might be able to do that. This is the wrong island. Not you went to a fight and a hockey game broke out. Honestly, that is... That's how it feels. I thought this was a classy party. Like, I thought we were going to a sporting event. Goofy. There you go.
Ooh.
Jafar.
See you later.
Do we think he's at his house? House being generous? You're Canadian, so you have to like watching hockey. That's fair. I feel like that's kind of like maybe the US in football, but I don't know. Isn't baseball meant to be an American sport? Do we really like baseball like that? I don't think I've met anybody in real life who actually likes baseball. Oh yeah, thank you for almost 100 likes on the YouTube stream, by the way.
Hello.
Appreciated, appreciated. You love the fighting in hockey? Oh, the knife shoes? Listen, Wesley, one thing about hockey, I have gone ice skating in hockey skates one time. Worst experience of my entire life. I don't know how they do it. Hockey skates are something different because at the time I skated all the time. It was when I was actually doing skating as a sport. I gave Mulan the wrong thing. Well, darn. I can fix this. Let me give you this. I just need to make one more digging thing. You're watching baseball right now. That wasn't hate. I don't watch enough baseball to hate baseball. I just feel like I've never met a person who likes baseball. Mulan, come back here, girl. Mulan. Oh, there you are. Don't run away from me!
made
Okay.
so many good friends here.
I have this for you. Oh, wait, I have a question. Okay, so I know we have these in the US, two different things that are unrelated, but I thought of both of them just right now. Is this something that people in other countries have? One is like novelty, sporty things, by which I mean like we have the Harlem Globetrotters, where it's like basketball, but it's not basketball. It's like novelty stuff with a basketball. I don't know how to explain it. And then another thing that I feel less like people would have is like plane shows. How do I explain this? It's like pilots who fly planes in different formations for spectacle. So it'll be like a crew of small planes and they'll just do plane things. It's one of those things that sounds really ridiculous when I explain it, and I don't know that it's less ridiculous in practice. Like, it truly just is a bit odd. Where do I have Oswald's house? Are you also on the Glittering Island? Air shows. Yeah. Like, I am thinking of one group from Florida. It's Blue something. They're like the biggest one. Blue Angels. Yeah, the Blue Angels. Well, they have that in Florida too, right? Or is that specifically Michigan? Air shows are all over the world. Interesting. I would not have thought so. It feels incredibly American to me. Not in like a we're cool kind of way. Just in a, it feels like the type of corny that we are. Corny, disparaging. Mining. Here you go. You do have air shows in the UK and have a famous team of show pilots called the Red Arrows. Interesting. It's pretty cool that they fly right over your house though. Wait, like actually cool or like annoying? Like, is it loud? Jafar. I can't find this man. Maybe he's in Tiana's? In one of the restaurants? Don't think air shows, but for sports you play cricket, but that's also an international game, so you don't know. Cricket feels very British to me. I think if anyone told me that they played cricket and were not British, I would tell them they're lying. I don't know where Jafar is. I legitimately have no idea. Oh, I can fix this. Speaking of holes, I can fix that. Anyway, just go here. Nope, that's the wrong menu. Jafar. Also, speaking of holes, that's what we call a callback. I don't know if you all know this, but I used to do semi-professional improv. Wow. Okay, Jafar. Actually, maybe I should have been doing this all along. The whole talk is giving an Oscar stream. Honestly, the first time that I said it, I did afterwards immediately think I may be watching too much Oscar.
We shall reconvene.
I may be watching too much Oscar content, to be honest. Aladdin, sir. Any chance? Oh, you're at your house. Okay, well, I can go to you at your house. US has Blue Angels and Thunderbirds. Canada has Snowbirds. Interesting. You're not in your house. That's lies and falsehoods and fallacies. Back from an ad. Welcome back. Welcome back. Aladdin, you are a mining person. Did I catch a charity stream for Make-A-Wish? I didn't actually get to catch that one, but I think I saw the results of it as a post, like a community post, which is amazing. Okay. I think we have only Ariel and Timon left. Well, there's Timon, so that's convenient.
About time you showed up.
Oh, rude.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
You and Ariel is a forager. So even though I made one mistake, I caught it quick enough that all is well in the world. It's already 5 o'clock.
Now,
it's a good thing I don't have to make dinner. We're having leftovers today. Okay. I think I can find her at the beach island. You need chat commands over there? I will figure out how to do it. Listen, I'm so not tech savvy. It's actually such a problem. Like, for somebody who streams for a living, I am so bad at tech stuff. So anytime I have to learn something new, it's like painful.
Hi.
Because it's very much not intuitive to me. But I'll do it for you. Okay. What else do I need to do? I think the thing is that I thought I had it set up, and that's what is really annoying, that I usually feel like once I have put the time into learning how to do something, at least seemingly, and then I've done it, it's like if it doesn't work, the troubleshooting is the hard part for me. Start with a prime sub one. I mean, I think the thing is, I guess, yes. Well, my commands I usually have through like what's she called? The thing. It's streamers. No, it's not StreamerBot. That's my chat. It's through something. Streamlabs something. And I think I gave it permissions over on Twitch, but for some reason it doesn't work. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. You tried watching cricket once, but you think because you never played it growing up, you don't really understand a lot of the rules for the game. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know anything about cricket. I feel like I watched a movie when I was a kid that had something with cricket in it, but I don't remember. Anyway, we've pretty much done everything that I had on my to-do list apart from Dream Snaps voting, but I fear now, not exclamation mark, please work. Oh my goodness. I'll double check and see if I can fix that, but what was I saying? Everything except Dream Snaps voting, but I'm satisfied with that. And I feel if we started trying to do Dream Snaps voting right now, it would turn into me only getting good Dream Snaps and feeling too guilty to exit out. So I'm going to see if anybody else is streaming. The current plan for the week, don't leave yet. The current plan for the week is tomorrow we're going to be playing Tears of the Kingdom. Tuesday, we're going to be playing Moonlight Peaks, which is a new vampire farming sim. Seems super cute, super fun. And then Wednesday, of course, is Honeyglow Day, Hedgehog Day, if you will. And that day, we're going to be streaming as if it were an update. So we're going to be starting the stream at 12 Eastern time, which is 2 hours before stream usually starts and 3 hours after the DLC drops, in theory. So that's the plan. It's going to be an earlier stream. Don't miss out. I am going to see if anybody else is streaming. We can go and hang out. We're going to go see Opal, who's working on her Dream Snap. So if you're on YouTube, please pop by. Send Opal my love. Drop a like. Be kind. She's wonderful. So is her community. And if you're on YouTube, don't forget to like on your way out if you don't mind. It helps me out a lot. I hope you all have a fabulous rest of your day or night. And I'll catch you tomorrow or on Wednesday. Goodbye, everybody.